Here we have the 40th anniversary Funko Pops of one of my favorite movies, the sci-fi / horror classic, 1979, Alien, directed by Ridley Scott. So if you haven't seen Alien, I just say go see it unless you're easily scared, then go see it anyway because it's a really good movie. Long story short, Sigourney Weaver is the sole survivor of an alien killing everybody on their ship. And by everybody, I mean everybody. It can be pretty terrifying. Yeah. Ridley Scott was not messing around when they said in space no one can hear you scream. So, we've got Sigourney Weaver here as Ellen Ripley in a spacesuit she wears toward the end of the movie, and the Xenomorph, the aforementioned alien. So, as of right now at least, these are pretty recent, but 40th anniversary, this is all we've got since, 40 years is only the first movie, not the sequels. So, fingers crossed if they do one later down the road for Aliens, because I would kill for some of the Colonial Marines, or Ripley in the Power Loader. So, we'll go with Ripley first. So, Ellen Ripley, played by Sigourney Weaver, who I cannot believe this movie was 40 years ago. I mean, I'm only 26, but that's a long time. I mean, this movie aged very well. If you watch it today, it's a damn good movie. So, it's got the stand. Doesn't bobble. Let's get that focus on. And yeah, we've got Ellen Ripley, sole survivor of the doomed freighter, the Nostromo. I really like the suit here because it looks a lot like... I mean, it looks basically exactly like the one she wears right at the end of the movie. The hair looks... not exactly, but pretty close to what she looks like in the movie. Thank God the fanboys, or they didn't go with fan service and give us Ripley in her underwear right before this scene, because that's just kind of awkward for a bobblehead. But, in the movie, apparently the big deal with that, because, this was 15 years before I was born, but the big deal in the movie was nobody expected Sigourney Weaver to actually survive the movie, and she comes out as the sole survivor, which was a really big deal. And basically, she became, at the time, and hell, even modern, one of the biggest female action stars in history. So, shout out to Sigourney Weaver. And now, the aforementioned alien, also known as Xenomorph. And I do not believe the acidic blood is included in this. Because if it was, that would hurt a lot. But it got what's classified as the perfect killing machine. So, yeah, you've got the harder outer shell, which I really like how they got the this totally clear on top. That actually looks awesome. Really wish they got it with the open mouth and the actual tongue mouth sticking out. That would have been cool. But you cut these things. They bleed acid right through 2 decks on a ship. That's bad. They make almost no noise until they're right on you. That's bad. They will murder and kill you in any one of their forms. Oh, at least if this kills you, it's over quickly. If you get a chest burster, that's gonna hurt. So this evolves from the face hugger, which just latches onto your face, implants the embryo or whatever the hell that grows, bursts out of your chest, which kills you, runs off, and slowly becomes the alien. And that's about as terrifying as it sounds. So I really like the translucent, or It's not even translucent, it's just clear. Here for like the kind of like the eyes. And if I gotta recommend, even though I never came close to even beating it, but Alien Isolation, where you play as Ellen Ripley's daughter, Amanda Ripley, because the gap between the first and second movie is actually 100 years after she gets put in stasis. But if you want a good feel for getting the shit scared out of you, watch either the first Alien movie, because the second one's more of an action horror movie. This is just suspense horror. Or play Alien Isolation, because great game, amazing movie, you will probably piss yourself. And there we go. Probably got her on the stand wrong, but I'll fix that later. So, 40th anniversary, Xenomorph, and Ellen Ripley.
Oh, this you crazy mother...